Stormcloaks, Imperials, jargon.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. What do you need? Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Come back anytime if you need a rental.
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's cauldron.
Come to Dragon... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold. Well done. Not many enchanters could pull that off. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the Great Warriors?
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then. Still here. I am at your command. Lead on.
Is your armor made of dragon bones? By the gods, what wouldn't I do for it? circle stones to the southwest. Secunda's kiss.
I need good.
Like the
Glad you
great
straightened that out.
Show you the power of Talos.
I need to ask you to good. Glad we
By the gods, what manner of power is that?
I need to ask you to good. Glad we straightened that out.
Still here. I am at your command. You lead, I'll follow.
I ain't asking for much, just a few seconds.
Braith is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. I don't want to play with her anymore. Papa! Yes?
Yesterday I saw a dragon fly right over the city, headed northeast.
Divine smile on you.
I need to ask you. Good. Stay out of trouble, Argonian.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
You lost? Papa!
I need to op. Good. Glad we straightened that out.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Wyverns. Yorland Greymane's got that on me. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Lead on.
Have you met my father? He's a...
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Lead on.
Need something? That big tree in the park looks so sad. I feel sorry for it.
have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Running out of time. Battle!
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golthor, Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day! If I die today, it will not be in terror. You will feel the first time, worm. Skyrim will be free!
It's no use. Use the scroll, Kelvin. Now!
Hold Alduin on the wing! ultimate breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. My words with older bones than your own. We break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
It worked. We did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde. Lost Foot, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragonrend if you know it. Never again! I have feasted on many. Use Dragonrend. It's the only chance. Silesure, my belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Lost Font, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragonrend if you know it. Dragonrend before Alduin. Hurt him while he is feasted on many. Anakin, now his time. You are no match for me, Delvin. Firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal. Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. Yes, this was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkasayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. Look Thum.
May the gods watch over. What is it that you need? Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful. You have my attention? I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can. What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city, with the threat of war on my doorstep? There must be another way. The risk is too great. Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry. Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain. My men will be ready when you are, Dragonborn. You have a truce to arrange first, eh? According to legend, although I never thought to put the tale to the test, Jarl Olaf One-Eye it was, who later became High King. They say he shouted it into submission in single combat atop Mount Anthor, and brought it back to Whiterun. Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city...
We heard the Dragonrend shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but wind guide you. The old tales say that he can travel into Sovngarde to devour the souls of the dead. You must find out how he does this before he regains his strength and returns. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms. Sky, guard you.
Damn Tullius. He's pocketed men in the rift. It's dangerous having Imperials skulking about on the southern border of East March. Your Leaf, I want you to send a messenger to our western camps.
And the message, sir?
I'm diverting Gar and Hadring's men to join him.
Is that wise, sir?
It will work if we can pull Haran's men from the south and find a bit of luck.
Of course. Something that seems to be in short supply these days.
I'm not seeking advice right now, friend. Just send a message. I believe Garmar gave you something to do, so go do it. I believe Garmar gave you something to do.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
I believe Garmar gave you something to do, so go do it.
Staying safe, I hope.
I believe the legate gave you an order. I expect you to follow it. Dismissed.
Huh?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
What do you need?
Still here. All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it. Grouch! Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
your coin.
Just give up!
What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
You're dead! Dead!
Stendar while you can.
Start running so I can stab you in the back. Go ahead. Right back.
No one bests an orc. I'll show you a real fight.
Yeah!
No one bests.
Yeah! Yeah!
You're a fool to fight. I'll show you a real fight. Damn you! Pray to Stendar while you can. No more! I yield! I yield!
Time to die, hero. We heading out? All right, what is it? What do you need? Ready to get going? As you command, my Thane.
Voice of the dragon!
What is it?
Tell me again why we're wasting time and dwindling resources chasing a legend. We don't even know it exists.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support...
You're alive! Damn the Jarl. The Imperials have really dug into Whiterun.
They demand
arrested
you're alive.
We must.
I owe Ulfric a drink.
Is key.
I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again. I misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath? Not at all. That was as much a test of your abilities as it was your resolve. I wasn't sure your heart was in it, but you've proven me wrong, and I respect that. Now, if we're done being sentimental, it's time for you to take the oath. Before you're one of us, you must swear fealty to Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak, future High King of Skyrim. You must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people. You can stick a sword through an Imperial any day you want, but that doesn't make you a Stormcloak. We're not just fighting Imperials. We're fighting to restore Skyrim to her glory and give her the king she deserves. Don't take too long figuring it out. Might mistake your hesitation. Come back when you're committed to the
damn
cause,
the moot!
or go join the Legion.
We should risk letting
They're
those
taking
milk drinkers...
anyone with a pulse
Dalius
these
has
days.
camps in the Pale, entertaining thoughts of battle. The Empire still underestimates the force of our cause. Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him. The Imperials have already dug into Whiterun. We're wrested from them soon enough. We must. Its central position is key. The Empire thinks it holds Falkreath from us, but the souls of Skyrim's bravest are buried there and will fill our hearts and strengthen our blades. We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the Empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us. I killed Torg to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself? Indeed, Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude. Historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by Imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen, and they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it. I challenged him in the traditional way, and he accepted. There were many witnesses. No murder was committed. True, he didn't stand a chance against me. But that was precisely the point. He was a puppet king of the Empire, not a high king of Skyrim. His father before him, perhaps, but not Torg. He was too privileged and too foolish, more interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country. There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been hand-picked by the Emperor and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making. My father, the Great Bear of Eastmarch, died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus meat for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning, at one with my own grief and anger, clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice, for war. They sat me on the throne of Ysgramor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor. We should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'd be within spitting distance of the capital. Dalius has camps in the Pale, entertaining thoughts of battle. The Empire still underestimates the force of our cause. It will be their undoing. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the World Eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
All the more reason, then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown doesn't make a king.
No, but this one.
If it even exists.
It exists, and it will be the symbol of the righteousness of our cause. Think about it. The jagged crown. It heralds back to a time before Jarls and Moods. Back to the time when a king was a king because his enemies fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him. Skyrim needs that king. You will be that king, Ulfric. You must be.
You're certain you found it?
When have I ever been false with you?
Fine. I'll send the Unblooded here with you. Fancy a crawl through a moldering dungeon to see if you can't stir up Garmar's jagged crown.
It will be there. You'll see.
I'll come to your council, but I doubt any good will come.
I don't know how you convinced Ulfric.
Keep your eyes open.
Talk to the Empire. Worse than a waste of time, if you ask me.
Stay out of trouble, Argonian.
I believe the legate gave you an order. Expect you to follow it. Dismissed.
best
I
offense
believe
is a
the
good
legate
defense,
gave
am
you
I
an
right?
order. I expect you to follow. Dismissed.
Hail, Summoner. You're that one from the college. Heard about you. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.